Buongiorno e ben ritrovati amici di Triskelle Pixel, io sono il vostro imbucato con il nostro Deserde, il nostro diciamo politico per le commissioni estere su Tirfrade in GreedFall. Come potete vedere gli ho fatto un piccolo potenziamento, anche perché è da un po' che non ci gioco a sto gioco. Avevo preparato già un bel po' di video già al tempo. Quindi l'ultima volta che ci ho giocato ho fatto l'ultimo video che era la missione per la panacea, per trovare la panacea per curare la malicore. E nel video ho visto una certa somiglianza con la sciamana di una risata fantastica dove si poteva capire subito a chi ha giocato per esempio agli Arkham Knight, agli, agli Arkham di Batman. Aveva proprio lo stesso sorriso 32.000 denti del Joker quando rideva. Ve lo giuro, vi farò uno screen. Forse lo metterò a fine di questo video. E faremo una coppia della somiglianza perché è identico. Comunque, oggi volevo fare con voi la missione un antico segreto, visto che è qui da bel po' di tempo. La cura per la Maricore. L'ultima volta non sono andato a parlare con Constantine, il nostro governatore. E qua mi hanno sbloccato un'altra missione principale che devo andare a incontrare Glendale, il capo del concilio degli Isolani. Però noi invece faremo il segreto del principe. Vorremmo anche capire quando le persone sono arrivate qua. Quindi andiamo a parlare qua con il nostro ammiraglio.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Sappiamo di che cosa vogliamo parlare.
I've explored many ruins on this island, ruins that after careful scrutiny were built by the congregation. In one of them we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions, questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Teleme. The bishop that accompanies you on occasion could without a doubt tell you more.
I won't hesitate to speak to him about it.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
No, vado
I need
via.
to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Ok, allora. Intanto adesso andiamo a casa. Alla casa dei Sardi. A vedere, a parlare col nostro, diciamo, inquisitore. Inquisitore. Oramai è diventato un nostro alleato. Noi andiamo a parlare con il nostro piccolo alleato, il nostro Petrus, il nostro padre Petrus. Oh. Penso che ci vorrà Petrus con noi in gruppo, quindi mi prendo Petrus qua, casa Sarde. Componiamo un gruppo. Tiriamo via Kurt, rimuove dal gruppo e mettiamo Petrus. Parliamo con
My dear
Petrus.
child, what can I do for you?
Eccola qui.
I had a meeting with Admiral Cabral concerning what we found in those ruins. She said she was bound by a pact that kept her from answering questions on the subject.
The Nauts are nothing more than mercenaries of the oceans. I suppose that she wants something in exchange.
Effectively. She told me that her men posted at San Mateus met with some problems, and she advised me to speak to you. Does that make sense?
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. Or rather, who. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Ptolemy, and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Nauts. We will need to speak with those on Ptolemy lands. And of course, seek out the Bishop Domitius.
I'll
Ok.
see you later, father.
Take care, my child.
Ok, qua mi viene da dire, ma mi prendi per il culo? Come se non bastasse. Sono accecati dalla odio, ma letteralmente, perché poi devono ammazzare gli isolani che sono lì da più tempo? Oh, bene, siamo già arrivati. Allora, interroga il vescovo Domitius, il comandante Fernando. Ok, allora. Intanto, prima di tutto, andiamo a parlare qua con il vescovo Domitius, una persona che odio letteralmente. Odio mi viene solo a guardarlo. Ma tanto odio. Allora, vescovo, sei su. Il capo degli inquisitori. Salve, Domitius.
What do you want from me, my son?
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah, the congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminis on the island. What can I do for you?
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my son. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Che
Whatever do
bastardo.
you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naut suffering from the blood plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
No, niente, no, niente da chiederti. Mi fate solo rabbia. Intanto andiamo a parlare con Fernando, lì, l'ammiraglio Fernando. Fernando che è Lordo Lominus non si immischi nei miei affari, perché stavolta giuro che li prendo. Gli metto un missile di magia super le... Ok, andiamo avanti. Non so, mi danno fastidio questi inquisitori. Capitaneria di porto, eccoti qui.
Hello, sir. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet. Your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Teleme. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
Sì, vorrei sapere anch'io sulla vostra segretezza.
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Nauts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
Bravo,
And that bishop
bravo.
is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
Thanks.
No.
I've got everything I need. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Nort's secrets, but the documents at the Harbor Master's office may teach us something new, if we can stay discreet.
Ok, allora. No, indago sui nauti scomparsi perché mi dà fastidio. I nauti sono i nostri migliori alleati per arrivare sull'isola. Non possono... essere scomparsi così. Questo potrebbe aiutarci.
Good day. I'm looking for several sailors, some Nauts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Nauts are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island, especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Nauts' secrets.
Andiamo a parlare con la scaricatrice di porto. Forse può esserci utile. Ok, dov'è questa cacchia di scaricatrice? Eccoti qui.
Good day. I'm looking for two men, Nauts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... You can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Allora, ovviamente. Però voglio vedere anche le carte. Ok, questo posso anche tenermelo. Anche questo. Vestiamoci da nauto. Lo so, non dovrei essere sospettoso dei nauti, però hanno i loro segreti e non è che mi piace che abbiano dei segreti. Ok, qua non possiamo entrare. Cerchiamo di aggirare. Eccovi qui. Salve ragazzi. Per fortuna non ci dicono niente. Ok, sì, devo salire. Dovevo salire. Mi ero dimenticato che tutti i fogli qua dei nauti sono tutti al piano di sopra. Ah, ecco qua. È fondamentale che il numero di uomini a guardia dei magazzini più importanti venga raddoppiato. Nell'area, infatti, probabilmente intenzionata a introdurvi, sì. Prestate dunque attenzione e non lasciate entrare nessuno, nauti esclusi.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us.
Allora, intanto andiamo a cercare questi i nauti qua, poveretti. Persone che non hanno fatto niente ma che vengono rapite. Oh. Inquisitori non devono fare cazzate. No, entriamo subito nell'hangar. Tanto sono, diciamo, OP, quindi anche se ci attaccano non ci succederà niente. Comunque, se è un hangar così importante dovrebbe esserci un bel contingente qua. Salve, my lady. Perlustriamo. Oh, un cannocchiale.
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars. Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments.
Fai riparare il grido del delfino. Del tridente il prima possibile. Assicurati di sostituire il barometro. Quello che abbiamo a bordo non è preciso come dovrebbe. L'equipaggio non è riuscito a evitare la tempesta in tempo e ci abbiamo rimesso una vela. Mi raccomando, discrezione, gli inquisitori ci spiano. State nascondendo qualcosa, eh?
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side. And that. It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine. Does it really predict the weather? These instruments are incredible and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the best of him.
Ok, e qui abbiamo fatto. Ora noi ce ne andiamo prima che vengano a trovarci.
The Ordo Luminous was completely wrong. We must find these missing Naughts.
Salve gente, come va? Siete fatti le vostre robe? Fatevele ancora. Ok, usciamo da quest'area prima che ci becchino. Ho paura di quello che potrebbe succederci se ci beccano. Ok, siamo fuori. Rimettiamoci stivali da marinaio. Boh. Vediamo. Una mano sarebbe bello avercela. Vabbè, dovrò
We're approaching the
aspettare.
tavern.
If you hope to hear some secrets, maybe we should be a little more discreet.
Ci sono degli inquisitori lì.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Naughts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my son. You've been misinformed.
E lascio parlare Petrus, che è meglio, visto che anche lui era un ex inquisitore.
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies from someone as pious as yourself.
Petrus. All politics. Why am I not surprised to see you playing the lawyer to infidels?
Remember your manners, Aloysius, and tell us politely what this is about. The Mother Cardinal will be most saddened to hear that you have shown aggression to an emissary, and you know she'll listen to me.
I do not appreciate this attempt at intimidation. But very well. Since you insist, these Naughts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Ok. Mi viene da prenderli, ogni inquisitore. Giuro, un giorno di questi prenderò tutti gli inquisitori e gli farò una bella sculacciata. Letteralmente. Chi è qui?
Greetings. Quartermaster Herbert. I'm in charge of these barracks. And you are?
Desade, legate of the congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. And what can I do for you?
Niente.
That will be all, Quartermaster. Thank you.
L'unica cosa che farò è farla io stesso, ovviamente. Perché se la fate voi la fate sbagliata. O se no ci mettete 10.000 anni per farla.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
And if I gave you this, so that you might go and have a little fun?
In that case, I could certainly look the other way for a while. But be discreet.
Corrotti!
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all.
No,
I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification, before they can execute their plan. Taking into consideration what we learned in the warehouse, it will not be difficult to convince the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
allora, intanto usciamo. Io non ci volevo neanche venire qua a San Matteus. Non mi piace venire qua. Allora. Ok, andiamo verso l'Ordo Lominus. Però sarebbe meglio forse farla la sera, perché mattina presto non è che proprio sia una cosa proprio ad hoc. Salve ragazzi. Boh, 6 minuti. Ci sarebbe stato il buio. Allora facciamo così. Forse al piano di sopra.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Bom. Petrus, mi dispiace per quello che abbiamo fatto, ma ci nascondono troppe robe qua. Ok, eccoli qua. La purificazione dei nauti inizierà non appena quelli che sono nostri prigionieri avranno confessato. Abbiamo sufficienti prove per convincere la madre cardinale a lasciare agire. Molto presto elimineremo questi eretici che finora hanno potuto vagare liberamente per le nostre città. Fino ad allora, però, meglio essere discreti. Ci troveremo in una posizione scomoda se il nostro piano fosse svelato prematuramente.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Subito anche. Forse ci dovevamo travestire da Ordo Luminus? No. Meglio non travestirsi, perché io odio travestirmi. Congregazione,
Yes?
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof other than the Nauts' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island. The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such a plan.
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack. A great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and make prisoner of every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Nauts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Bene, perfetto. E ora dall'ammiraglio Cabral. Ci vuole bene l'ammiraglio Cabral. E diremo, sì sì, abbiamo fatto tutto quanto. Abbiamo salvato dei nauti. Abbiamo scoperto che Lord Lominus voleva uccidere un bel po' di nauti, farli diventare eretici. Quasi quasi metterei al rogo Lord Lominus, se fosse per me. Cavoli. Cavoli, finalmente mi levo dalle palle Lord Lominus. Ok, andiamo a casa. A Nuova Serin. Ragazzi, che caricamento, porco cane, sono rimasto lì mezz'ora per il caricamento. Taglierò le parti di caricamento. Salve, ammiraglio.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir-Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander. But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
No, vado via.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
E adesso abbiamo capito perché anche noi abbiamo la macchia. Ovviamente, la macchia. Sapete dov'è, vero? Su questa parte di guancia. Su questa parte, sotto la barba. Adesso andiamo a parlare con Constantine perché mi pare una grandissima, ma dico grandissima stronzata che non ci abbiano detto niente. Dovrò parlare con mio cugino Constantine.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict?
The blood is black.
No.
Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else. I'm going to die.
No, no, Constantine.
No.
I will die, like your mother and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't.
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
No.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But that means you are not
your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. And the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.